I am 100% in favour of a cashless society if the more needy in society aren't neglected. This is because I think it's the future. I think it's just convenient, and I think, I think a lot of society holds on to nostalgia for negative reasons.
I am not in favour of a cashless society because I think cash has a lot of history and it's really interesting to look at.
I'm about 0% interested in a cashless society. I mean, yeah, it's convenient and it's great, but you're taking away everyone's privacy with financial.
I am in favour of a cashless society. I think it will help everyone in the long run. It will make things run a lot more smoother, and just for pure convenience and the way technology is going, I just don't see it being a way of life in a few years.
I'm in favour of a cashless society because it's just more convenient.
Even though I use probably 80% on card, there's no way I'd say 100% for that, no.
I do think that we have to hold on to it until it's secure.
I agree with cashless society. It's just easier, yeah. Easier and less things to carry around.
It's going to be easier rather than wondering if you have the right amount of change to buy something. You just have it all on your bank account. It's just on a card. It could be simpler.
Yeah.
What if, everything breaks down and nobody knows who has how much money?
I feel that it is inevitable.
I'd quite happily move away from using cash at all.
Altogether.
Yeah, altogether.
You don't look at it and you just tap and all right, now I have the product. And I think, for me anyway, and for other people I've spoken to, it can become a careless action.
I would say disadvantages would be primarily for the older age group, as they feel assured and happy to go in and speak to somebody at a bank, and we're seeing banks closing every week and all the time.
Because with market traders and stuff like that, I don't feel too concerned about, they'll adapt.
They would adapt, yeah.
But it's the people that say have been on the streets for 20 years that don't even, know that this technology is about at all. Not knowing, not understanding why people aren't giving them money. They might feel neglected and people don't care about them anymore. And all it is they don't understand the landscape when it comes to, banking nowadays. So I would be more likely to bank with someone who had an infrastructure set up so you could actually support people like that if you wanted to donate.
Some people like that, they can't even get themselves a bank account. So if there was no cash, then they would literally have no way apart from charity, people giving them shelter and kind of exchanging favours and things like that.
Occasionally, if I see a homeless person, I'll pay £20 for their night in a hostel, for example, or something like that. If I have cards, I can't really just make instant gifts of gratification.
I think it makes certain things less accessible, like giving to charity. It's often you have a few spare coins and you just pop them in a charity tin. I know people have spoken before about people are giving less to homeless people because of people don't tend to carry cash around.